What's good with y'all? You know what it is. It's your boy, the realest, illest, chillest alive, aka God's chosen son, coming back with another one. Yeah, we coming two for two today. Man, this one for the women out there. Bruh. I'ma keep it a bean, bro. Satan got a lot of modern women in the headlock, bro. He got a lot of modern women in the headlock. And what I'm gonna come and talk about today is pivotal. It's pivotal, right? I'm gonna keep saying it. This needs to be. I need to get this on a shirt. You have to bow. You have to bow before something. For men, we gotta bow before Christ. For Christ, he gotta bow before the Most High. Voice crack, crazy. For Christ, he gotta bow before the Most High, and for women, you have to bow before that man of God. Man, the biggest trick Satan got on the modern women these days is making them believe it's always a better option. It's always a better option. Where did this come from? Man, it's some rumors going around about Ayesha Curry. Now, anybody who don't know who Ayesha Curry is, I hope you do. It's Steph Curry's wife. And she done came out saying some crazy stuff before, basically saying, they was high school sweethearts. She's saying she want to experience new stuff and all of this type of stuff. Nah, this is Steph Curry, the best shooter of all time. The best shooter of all time. We got to ask ourselves, if a woman wouldn't want to follow a man like that, NBA superstar, Hall of Famer type beat, who is she? Then it can't be much hope for us, bruh. But anyway, with all that being said, man, the biggest pitfall for a woman is Satan making her believe it's always a better option. The way a lot of these modern women be moving these days, they just be in it for the excitement. They be in it for the thrill. They be in it for the rush. They be in it for the butterflies. They be in it for that honeymoon phase. And then when the pain start hitting, when the realization that, okay, this relationship I'm in is going to get rocky, they want to jump ship. They want to hop to the next thing. They want to go find the next guy, find the next exciting thing. And it's cool, right? That's cool as far as like, you do you. You go ahead, you go ahead and make your moves, right? But at the end of the day, I'm here to say, man, it's individuals out here. It's men out here. It's my men watching. This is for the ladies. I hope y'all paying attention. It's men out here who's worth way more than anything in the world. Men that's going out here working, and some of these men come in the form, they don't have the most money. They don't have the most success and accolades as far as worldly vain standards, but they got hearts of gold. I know a lot of men with hearts of gold. They be going through a lot of travail with women, because women, it's the lusting of the eyes and it's the pride of life, right? So, man, we see in the situation, we live in a time frame. It's a lot of men, they going out, they busting their tails to make ends meet for their family, right? And we know in a real healthy relationship in the long run, I said this before, it's gonna be issues. It's gonna be things that come up about your partner, for both men and women, that you like, man, dang, you struggle with this and all of this type of stuff. And it's gonna be stuff that really blow your mind about the person that you're, with for an abundance of time, right? It's gonna be things that's uncovered. You're gonna see mistakes. We're all sinners. He who is without sin cast the first stone. But here's the thing about a lot of modern women. A lot of modern women, they like to play and act like they don't do nothing wrong. It's an adulterous woman in Proverbs. She eat it from her table, wipe her mouth, and say, I've done no evil. It also say that there is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. The scriptures also go on to say What's the last one? Dang, it was just on my head. It was just on my head. Oh yeah, hell have no scorn. Like, hell have no fury like a woman's scorn. So, man, we live in a time frame where it's so much hatred, it's so much division. And to the women out there, bruh, because this one is really for y'all, bro. Bend your knee. Humble yourself before that man. Take accountability. You chose every man you're choosing to go deal with, you're choosing that. You chose that. You're choosing to deal with that man. Every man you're opening your legs for, understand you losing a part of yourself. It's a ritual being conducted. These are soul ties being created. You know, this is not a game out here. It's not no game out here, bruh. And understand, just because you start seeing flaws if you in a relationship as a woman, just because you start seeing flaws, right? Just because you start seeing things, you know, maybe that man, you know, he kind of in a season of, like, quote unquote, falling off a little, right? You supposed to, as a woman, especially if you claiming God, there's so many women that claim God but don't really believe or fear God, bro. If you claiming God, you need to take that to the Lord and pray you need to pray on his behalf and say, man, open his heart up and win him over through chaste and modest conversation. That's what need to be going on. You know, a lot of women out here, a lot of y'all not long suffering. That's the issue. Those the real issues. Y'all not long suffering. Y'all not thinking about the long game. You thinking about your feelings in the moment. You thinking about, you know, how you can, like said, feel them butterflies. You know, you thinking about the sex. You thinking about the passion. You thinking about the gifts and all of the vanities of life. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, because at the end of the day, the Bible say a woman is to remain with one man as long as she liveth. As long as she liveth. And real ones know sex is marriage. That's the real covenant in marriage. It's not no piece of paper. It's not no pastor. It's a covenant between you and God, and that covenant is sealed through sex. That's all it is to it. But yeah, man, I'm not coming on here to condemn nobody. The spirit flowing, this righteous indignation. I seen that Aisha Curry joint, because apparently, you know, 6ix9ine saying he done dealt with her and all types of stuff. It's wild, bro. But we have to really question our motives and the way we move, especially when we over here trying to claim Christ, especially when we putting it under God, bro. Stop putting stuff on God's name, bro. Stop putting stuff on the Savior, bro. Stop putting stuff on our Creator, bro. If you're not really for this walk, be hot or cold, choose one. I can't stand the lukewarm. Be hot or cold, choose one. Choose one. You know, go through your mistakes and take up for them, have some humility and some accountability, or just be the person you are. Be wicked and just take and just be like, I'm wicked, bruh. We don't have no time to be sitting up here playing games, trying to figure out who is who and all of this type of stuff. Time is short. We got 24 hours in the day. How we gonna start using them? Let's start having some integrity. Let's start having some humility. Let's start following the Most High. With all of that being said, it's your boy, the chosen one, God's chosen son. I'm signing out.